Hey there, bit of an unexpected video today. I was cleaning, which my friends and relatives will be shocked to learn is a thing I do, and I dropped and broke one of the hills I built in my previous video. I was a bit annoyed because I hadn't even had a chance to play with it yet, but it was a good opportunity to show you how to fix damage to this kind of thing. The damage isn't too bad, just a shallow crack. If any pieces were broken off, you'd need to glue them back on first, but here I could probably get away with just fixing the paint. I didn't want that crack to get bigger though, so I wanted to fill it a little. To fill it in, I mixed some polyfiller with the same grey I used as a base color to make a grey paste. The acrylic already has some water in it, so you don't need to add any. If the gap was bigger, I'd add some PVA glue to the mix, but this was small enough that I didn't think it was necessary. Once the paste was mixed, I applied it using a small paintbrush. I put down blobs of it, then smoothed it over with a wet brush. You can apply multiple layers, just avoid leaving any large blobs. In this case I just went with 2 layers. I don't mind leaving some of the damage visible as it blends in with the texture anyway. Next I let that cure and came back with some washes, same as I had with my original paint job. Now the important thing is to apply them both on the patched up area and the area immediately around it, so it blends in a bit better. If you just work on the patched area, you're going to have to work a lot harder to color match, but in this way you're going to get a transition, so it doesn't really stick out that much. To finish off, I used the same Payne's Grey wash and dab technique I used earlier and let everything dry. Again, I did this on and all around the patched area, and by the time it dried off, the damage was pretty well hidden. Definitely not something you'd notice at a tabletop distance in the middle of a game. By the way, this thing had landed upside down, but the static grass seems to be fine. It lost a few loose fibers, but those were going to end up shedding anyway. Other than that, it's still looking good, and I was even able to brush away some dirt it picked up off the floor. On the durability front, it's looking good. Anyway, that's all for today. We'll be back with our regular scheduled programming shortly. Bye!